Well, it is now time for Homes for Paws, sponsored by Pet Paradise and New Day Veterinary Care. And we're here with friend of the show, Samantha, with the Jacksonville Humane Society, and some very special guests that could be perfect for your home. So let's meet Autumn Glory. Which one's Autumn Glory?
This is Autumn Glory, the white one.
And then we have Pacific Rose. Cool names.
Yes, they are. They are from a litter that's named after apples, if you were
Love
curious.
it.
So fancy little apple names. They are sisters, so you know they might start teasing each other while we're talking.
Oh, I saw them playing in the little carrier case you brought.
Very playful. But they're super sweet girls. They're only about a month and a half old, so they're actually looking for a foster home right now before they're ready for adoption.
Right, because they're not able to be adopted quite yet.
Yes, exactly.
So what do you wait for? Because I was like talking off camera, I'm like, oh yeah, 8 weeks. And you were like, well, sometimes it actually depends on.
It's a mix of things. So you have to wait on the weight.
Okay.
As we can say. So it's about 8 weeks old and when they're 2 pounds. So that's how big they need to be to have their spare.
2 pounds?
Yeah,
oh my
2 whole pounds.
Do you know how much they weigh right now?
I think right now they're like 1.5 pounds. So they're almost there. So if you were interested in either of them, you know, it wouldn't be a super long-term foster. They're, you know, kind of what I would call some of the easier kids. You know, they're eating on their own, they're playful. But you know, if maybe you have a heart for the littler ones, you know, we get kittens that are even just days old.
Oh my God, the bottle babies.
The bottle babies, yes.
Oh, we were seeing a picture right now.
Yes, and so those ones need to be bottle fed. You know, you kind of treat them like a human baby. Like,
yeah. So I was gonna say, tell us about the different types of foster. So that's one version where you would have the bottle, and you guys provide all the stuff that they would need.
Yes, we provide all of the food, medical care, everything for our foster kids.
That's great.
But bottle babies are definitely the most intensive of foster kittens. They take the most time and energy. You have to feed them every couple hours. The next step up from that is what we call mush babies. And mush babies are actually my favorite type of kitten. They are eating on their own, but they're eating a mix of wet food and formula.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, they're still itty bitty, but they can eat on their own. And then the next step up is kids like these. They're eating on their own, they're playful, they don't need, you know, as much supervision. So, you know, kind of whatever capability you have in your day-to-day life, we can find a foster kitten for you. I guarantee it.
That's wonderful. And then, of course, tell us about the influx. Did you get just like a bunch of new kittens in?
We did. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. So compared to this time last year in 2023, we've taken in about 1,000 more kittens in 2024, which is a lot. It's a lot of kittens. We usually start seeing kitten intake slow down during this time of year, but it has not yet. So, you know, if you're looking to get involved, if you're looking to help kittens, and especially if you're looking to adopt, I highly encourage you consider fostering first. You know, not only is it fun and adorable, you also get your first adoption free when you're a foster parent.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So, you know, you could take one of them home, help them grow up, and then adopt them for free. It's like a win-win.
JacksHumane.org?
Yep, you can learn more there.
Yeah, and then I know you have a lot of initiatives too. We don't have time to talk about it just yet, the Giving Tuesday and that kind of thing. So hopefully next week we'll talk more about that, because I love that they're here every Wednesday. So thank you so much for joining us, and I hope these babies find a home soon. They're so sweet.
They are.
Play with my little thing here. No, they just want to explore. All right, guys, well, I'm going to